Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cole. And he's brought down at the 6. Better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
2nd and goal for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's swarmed by the defense.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get 1st downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
Tough to watch. So disappointing. They just can't punch it in. They're that close on 3rd down, and the offensive line gets dominated at the line of scrimmage, and you tackle behind the line. Oh, my gosh. Chris, the question is, are they going to go for it here on 4th down, or are they just going to take the points?
It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Cole. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up the 1st down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Context as he let the ball go. He's got it for a big gain. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. To the air. It's sharp. Looking to scramble. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, no, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Comes up with the catch. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After that incompletion, it's third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Can he take it all the way? Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they start the drive with an end-around play. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's sharp. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter. And now they'll run it on the draw. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And here comes a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Got a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Well, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds after the great... Return to set up his offense. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Sharp. Looking for his back. Finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Okay, ready? Now, 55 feet. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Now, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Oh, here comes the reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
The backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. Were able to stop that reverse in its track.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. No press here. The defense backing away. Quick throw to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Cole. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Finds his man. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take...
Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Off the play fake on first down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Coming up, second down and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. Or it's snapped to the back. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. And he's brought down there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. It's a fake trying to throw for it. And this is caught. Can he get to the sticks?
How about that one, Chris? I really thought the up man was going to take off and run, but instead he throws it and fools everybody.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw again. Tries to get it to the running back. Finds his target. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down. We're going to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the ball is hauled in. They get him down. The gain moves the ball to the +40. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Oh, and the sack is made there by the freshman.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And
he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for the wide out. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, that's saving your best for a critical moment. 3rd down play, quarterback puts it up where you've got a chance to get your hands on it, but a good job at coming down and getting a foot down for that first down.
Dropping back. It's Sharp. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal line, trying to get 3 before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. It's like the final play of the half coming up. He hands it off from the gun. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. Field goal try, no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. He's back to throw again on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's sharp. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Handing off on the draw play. Oh, look at the quick cut. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Buckeyes offense is on the move now. Wideout's now flustered. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. To throw, it's sharp. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's third and long now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Auburn. Made the defense look slow that time.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. An inside give now from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, you can see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that first down.
Hands off to the left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Sharp. He's moving out of the pocket. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, great call, Chris. You're still in your own territory, but going for it in this situation isn't as risky as, say, being on your own 20, obviously. So I'm fine with the call, and clearly it works out for him this time.
The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He breaks free. He escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They've got him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Scanning the field. It's sharp. Running out of time in the pocket. Ball is free in the backfield. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. An important third down attempt for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cole. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He'll toss it to the back. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Going after it, not right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Howard. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Second down play coming up. We go with a direct snap. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Sharp. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Makes it second and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Looking to pass this time. Snags a quick throw. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock to come up on second down. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. The lead remains 10 after that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Second down, looking to throw it. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. Pitch to the back. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back's got it again. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Back to pass. It's sharp. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Man, I hate to sit up here and second-guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing the football with the lead and we're under 3 minutes to go in the national championship? Now you give your opponent a real shot to get right back into the game. Yikes.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Incomplete. Second down coming out. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks looks into the clear, right down the middle, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Auburn. Just ran away from the defense. Well, they had to have the score, but now, Kirk, national championship on the line. They got to get the ball back and score again.
You love to see the fight in this team. They're not giving up. They know what's at stake. They're trying to win this national championship, and with that score, they've got a shot. But now, really, it comes down to catching a break on the onside kick. The ball has to bounce right, and somehow you've got to recover it to give yourself a shot.
And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
You know, they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion? The clock will stop. Or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's blocked. The kick was low. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. He's going to take off. In the clear at the 25. The sophomore calls his own number, keeps this drive moving. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Interesting scenario here, Chris. Down by 3. A field goal obviously ties it here in the last few seconds. But do they take a chance? Do they potentially throw the ball into the end zone to try to go for the win? I think I'd kick it.
So now we'll have a field goal. It's at one of the biggest moments of this game so far. With 5 seconds to go, this would send us to overtime. This one is right through. And in the final seconds, we had a tie ball here. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, how about that? This guy comes in with all the pressure in the world, and he ties it up. I think we might be looking at some extended time in this one.
First down here for this offense. Defense not pressing this time. Looking to pass. It's Sharp. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Look out, he's got some space. So the turnover will end the fourth quarter, but now we head to overtime. So here comes our first play of overtime. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. What a way to end it. A turnover to decide the game.
Oh, no. They may have just cost themselves the game with this interception. That's the last thing you can afford to do in overtime. Now it simply comes down to, can you stop your opponent from scoring when the game is over?
But here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play to keep hope alive in this game. Here's the second down play. They're going to run it here. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Offense comes to the line here on first and goal. They're not sending out the kicker yet for a game-winning field goal try. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. as a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Third and goal. And they try to punch it in for the victory or set up a game-winning chip shot. Running a quarterback sneak here. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. They trust their offensive line. That time, the quarterback just sneaks it across.
Yeah, there's no reason to actually make this more complex than it needs to be. Snap, quarterback gets behind those linemen, gets behind them, finds a little crease, and gets 6.
They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Auburn Tigers.